I'd like to talk to you about program 16A for a little bit, and it's a program we're going to have fun with. Maybe not all of you know what a MadLib is, so in that case it's time to explain what a MadLib is, because we're going to write a program to create a MadLib. So let's go through the brief description for a moment. We're going to write a program that asks the user to enter 2 different nouns, 2 verbs, 2 adverbs, and 2 adjectives. Right, we're going to make this program user friendly. We're going to prompt the user. We're going to say, see out, enter noun 1, see in noun 1, see out, enter noun 2, see in noun 2, etc., all the way through the list. All right, but that's some of you still don't know what a MadLib is. So in the old days, there used to be a book that you would buy, and one person would have the book and play the game with another person. The second person would not see what was contained in the book. The person who had the book would ask the other person for an adjective, and the other person, not knowing what previous sentences or words or phrases came before that, would just make up some kind of adjective, and the person with the book would write it down. Then they would ask for another adjective. They might ask for a noun, another noun. You can go plural noun, singular noun, and go through the whole list of asking the user to fill in everything in this chart, and from there then would read it back to the other person who didn't see the book, or they would read it together. And mostly it was funny because it was just a bunch of nonsense. You can find these kind of things on the web if you want some extra entertainment these days. You can just Google MadLibs and you can enter your noun, your plural nouns, or whatever one you wish to do. There's several of these out there. And then as soon as you type everything in, you click, and then this nonsense phrase and sentence pops up. So we're going to do that. We're going to have some fun with program 16A. All right, so some of you might need a refresher on our parts of speech. So if you click on this link, it'll remind you what verbs, nouns, adjectives, adverbs, those are the only things I'm asking you, but there's a more complete review in case you need that. All right, we're going to make this user friendly, and we're going to take advantage of the fact that C++, so our getData function is going to ask for all 8 things. 8 things, yes, 2 nouns, 2 verbs, 2 adverbs, 2 adjectives. So yes, there are 8 variables we need to send in to get data. So let's start looking at the program. Don't forget opening comments. Don't forget, and that shouldn't be a capital I, that was just Microsoft Word that capitalized it. IOStream. Don't forget to type using namespace standard. No constants. Comments for your functions. Basically, we're going to have a function to display your name just like we would normally do. Get the data. Here you're going to send from the main function 8 variables that you initialized as strings to empty strings. Noun 1, noun 2, verb 1, verb 2, that whole thing. What are we going to do with the calculations function? Well, we're going to concatenate the 8 variables, string variables you asked the user for, with some string literals. So again, let's take a look at the book here. You are going to create some string literals and then plus concatenate that with the variables that you ask the user to enter, which is basically you while you're playing with this program, and then me while I'm taking a look at it and having fun with it as well. So to get back to here, yes, everything that we're going to do now. So the calculations, it's basically going to take 2 variables, sentence 1. It's going to concatenate your string literals, whatever you create, just make it nice, with those variables, and then assign it to sentence 1. It goes into more detail a little bit longer, a little bit further down here. All right. Don't forget to return 0. So again, getData is going to ask for noun 1, verb 1, adverb 1, adjective 1, etc., all the way through the 2's. The calculations function, what we're going to calculate, you're going to have a string variable called sentence 1. That is concatenating a bunch of plus signs, concatenating these string literals with whatever the user entered into the variable for the noun, verb, adverb, adjective. Don't worry about making it grammatically correct, But as we saw in this example, you can ask for plural, you can ask for present tense, past tense. Um, you can ask for more clarification than just a noun or a verb. You can specify what it is you're looking for, but we don't care if the grammar doesn't really match. This is all about fun. Mad Libs are fun. Alright, so you're going to provide string literals interspersed with noun 1, verb 1, adverb 1, and adjective 1, concatenating them with the plus signs. That creates sentence 1. Repeat that for sentence 2. So yes, this calculations function is going to get a whole bunch of variables. Get data was getting 8. This one, you're going to send in those 8 plus 2 more, sentence 1 and sentence 2. And then display output function, you're just displaying the 2 sentences. So just send in sentence 1 and sentence 2. Alright, so I will put this up in Replit. Have fun with it. This will be great.